should we do this number 2?
The time I...
This is a story time about my first boyfriend. Shout out to Ryan. Okay,
Part
so we were in 6th grade. So
My first kiss was in elementary school behind the monkey bar. Like, tell us about Ryan though. Like, what's poppin'?
okay, so basically I was friends with like all white people at the time, and of course, you know, little blonde, tall Ryan walks my way. Yes. To me, Ryan had it going on, right? But I was too nervous to talk to him because, like, you know, it's like kind of like one of my first times really like being experienced or around boys or whatever. So all my friends were asking me like, have you ever had your first kiss? And I was like, no, I've never kissed anybody. And they were like, girl, you were supposed to lose your first kiss in 5th grade. And I was like, oh my God, really? So I'm behind. Later that day, you know, of course my friends already knew who I was going out with. So I was told that it was time for my first kiss to happen. So later that day, my crush was hanging out with a friend of mine named Freckles, because Freckles had freckles. Freckles knew that I had a crush on the guy. So he ended up talking to him after school, and I was like hiding behind a pole because I didn't want him to see me, but I knew that he knew that I was there. Of course, because I wasn't being like sneaky. So Freckles ended up asking Ryan, did he want to go out with me? Ryan said yes. Come to find out, Ryan never paid attention to me or knew who I was. So he found out that moment that was who I was. So I ran up to him, gave him a hug, and then I ran away and went home. Next day,
What's wrong with your sister, blood?
next day, I come back to school and we're hanging out at lunch, and everybody's just sitting there talking or whatever. And so I sit down and I start talking to my crush, Ryan. Got hella funny. So me and Ryan are sitting down, sitting out in a little quad with everybody. And we're sitting on the benches talking to each other, and I'm like, you know, asking him questions, trying to get to know him better. Like, I'm all googly-eyed or whatever. And I low-key should have picked it up before, but he wasn't like that interested in me, of course, because he didn't really know me like that. So we're talking or whatever, and then my friends call me over. I go over to them, and they all look at me, and they're like, oh my God, have you guys kissed yet? Like, have you kissed him? And I'm like, no, like, I can't do that. And they're like, yes, you can. So then I run away and I go to the bathroom, and I'm hiding in the bathroom for like a good 10 minutes or whatever. And my friends come inside and they get me, and they're like, dude, he's waiting for you outside. Like, he wants to kiss you. Like, hurry up, go. So I run outside, and I guess me and old boy kiss or whatever.
Was he at least a good kisser?
A day later, me and Ryan kind of like break up or whatever. Ryan started going out with my best friend at the time.
What? That was your friend.
Yeah.
Period. Hey, that's the one we was talking about.
But I just know that I got dumped, so that happened. I was super sad at the time because
right after she
dated? 2 weeks later they started dating. The worst part about the story was younger me thought she was so heartbroken. She cried for a month every day after lunch in the art room, and I was consoled by my friends. And every day at the same time, the song With You by Chris Brown played on the radio in art class, and I cried my heart out. Shout out to Ryan for being my first heartbreak too.
Fuck you, Ryan.